Hello Pisces, thank you for joining me for your love reading for the month of June 2025. Now if you've clicked on this reading by mistake and you're not actually interested in love, that's fine. You can always go check out your lifestyle read that I released for you at the start of the month instead. But today we are taking a look at love and we're asking who is in your energy and why, okay? So your first card that's come out is Spread Your Wings. So this is the equivalent to the Two of Wands. Now you could be dealing with a fire sign, specifically Aries. The Two of Wands is associated with Aries energy. That could also be their Venus placement as well. And healing begins. So this is the equivalent to the Six of Swords, okay? So Aquarius or Aries, well, that could be their Venus placements. The energy here is describing a sense of freedom, okay? So this individual, they're more of a free soul, a free thinker, right? It's someone who they come out with a lot of crazy ideas, but they're also amazing ideas at the same time. It's like crazy and amazing. It's a really good combination. With healing begins, so quite an adventurous individual, quite a free soul, free spirit. Bit of a risk taker, probably someone who's more of like an adrenaline junkie type person. So definitely someone who's more interested in like the more riskier activities, such as, I don't know, like skydiving or something. Like they would totally be up for something like that. And healing begins. This individual, their energy is telling me that they're working on, or they already have successfully managed to work through their issues, their problems, their burdens. It's certainly the energy of a person who doesn't allow their past to hold them back, okay? Any sort of baggage, anything like that. They don't believe in allowing their past from stopping them from enjoying their future. So far, good news, good messages. Okay, so far. Let's take a deeper dive into this individual and why they're thinking of you. So who is in Pisces energy, please? In love, and why are they there? Who's in Pisces energy? Healing begins. So yeah, it might well be someone a little bit older. If they're not a little bit older, then they've definitely got a lot of life experience behind them, I feel. Magician, Virgo or Gemini energy here. Magician, they're going to be quite forthright, Pisces, okay? So this isn't someone who plays games, who beats around the bush. This is someone who gets straight to the point, okay, with the Magician. They might also be a professional in some capacity as well. They're very good at what it is that they do. They're very, very knowledgeable. Okay, Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So, I mean, they've definitely got you on their mind, right? You're a bit of a distraction. That's cute. You're a bit of a distraction for this person, Pisces, for certain. They find themselves not being able to focus or concentrate very good. Listen, this person's happy. Okay, they are really, really happy with you, with the way that the relationship's going or the connection's going. There's definitely a lot of hope here, okay? There's so much love, so many feelings. And I'm understanding this as you've got this individual basically thinking of things that they don't normally think about. That's why that Two of Swords is there. Because it's almost like they're sitting there catching themselves, drifting off and daydreaming. And then it's like they realize how much time they've spent thinking about you and thinking about future adventures together. Okay, don't be too surprised, Pisces, if this individual has got some sort of bucket list that they're wanting to check off with you by their side. Okay, so they might well end up inviting you out to some really interesting far out there type activities, stuff that you wouldn't normally consider. Okay, very, very adventurous energy. But like I said, this person, all they can think about at the moment is how happy they are. How happy they are because you're in their life. So as this healing begins, okay, what are they healing from? The moon. Moon. Okay. Subconscious fears. What else? There's something to do with a secret here as well, Pisces, that this individual could be refraining from discussing with you at this point in time. But I feel if you give this person some time to open up, they definitely will. Okay. The healing begins in the moon, like 5 of Cups. Yeah. They're healing from a situation that's not your fault, that doesn't involve you and was not caused by you. Okay, that's for certain. Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're going to open up to you at some point, okay? They're going to invite you in. You're going to find out a lot more about this person as time goes by, okay? But again, they are definitely into you in a huge, huge way here, Pisces. And it's possible that you're going to learn more private things about this individual while you're out doing some sort of exciting activity here. Now, here's the thing as well, Pisces, with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles being here together, that indicates some sort of pillow talk. Okay, so again, after like a moment of being physically intimate with this individual, they're gonna start talking about something, they're going to start discussing something, and again, it's them letting you into their world just that little bit more. Okay, there's definitely some sort of pillow talk here. Okay, so let's take a look at how this is likely going to play out then. If you give me a minute, with that 5 of Cups, I keep getting pulled back into that 5 of Cups, which is like sadness. It's a loss of friendship. It's loss of a relationship. It's someone who's not feeling good, right? So I need to take a closer look at that before we take a look at how this is likely going to play out. So what's this 5 of Cups? Okay, whatever this is, it has come out off center. The sun off center. Interesting. Joy, hope, abundance, growth, optimism. Literally the happiest card in tarot has come out off center. So, yeah, and the sun and the moon. You know what's going on with this person, Pisces? What's going on with them? They are scared that their happiness is going to get snatched away. They're scared that this relationship or this connection's not going to work out, even though they're trying so hard not to think about that. They're trying their best here to enjoy every single moment, but there's something here subconsciously that keeps pulling them back into this fear of, but what if it doesn't last? But what if it doesn't work out? But what if this is just like the honeymoon stages? But what if, but what if, but what if, okay? And that's what they're trying to process here and heal through. They're trying to work through their fears, maybe of some sort of abandonment, but certainly their fears of being quote unquote too happy, right? Because sometimes people do get that way. They're afraid to allow themselves to really fall into total happiness out of fear that it's going to get snatched away again. That's why that sun's come out off center. Okay. So yeah, I'm glad I clarified that. And now, with that being said, we're going to take a look into how this is likely going to play out. Quick breather though, before we start pulling cards on that. You might have noticed that we have an absolutely beautiful collection of Otter Spirit bracelets sitting here on the desk. Basically, Otter Spirit has sent us another batch of brand new bracelets to give away to you guys, okay, for absolutely free. So we have got black tourmaline, lava rock, and hematite. And they have come from Otter Spirit's Protection Collection. And then we've got on this side the green jade and the citrine that went unclaimed from last month's giveaway. So they've been put into this collection as like a rollover. Okay. Only one person last month claimed their win. So, and she's really happy with hers. So everyone can enter. Okay. I'll send these out wherever you are in the world. It's fine. It's not a problem. All you've got to do is to let me know which one of these bracelets you're most interested in the comments below, and that's it. Okay, that's it. The winners are announced on June the 30th on our community page, so do make sure that you've got your notifications switched on, because I do tag the winners of these bracelets. And yeah, that's it. So thank you so very much to Otter Spirit for once again being incredibly generous and very, very kind, and sending out these bracelets so that everyone gets to enjoy them. Then is really, really nice. So let's take a look at how this situation is likely going to play out. Okay, so what's likely going to happen here for Pisces and their person? That was a subtle one, the Queen of Cups. So likely that you and this individual are going to grow closer and closer with each other. It's likely that the trust is going to grow and grow and grow. Okay, there's a very strong connection here. Yes. Look, the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Absolutely beautiful. So this is probably going to be the person that you move in with, that you get married to, that, you know, you're both making that commitment to, because your Four of Wands, that's associated with soulmates, twin flames. It's associated with solid foundations. It's milestones, community, parties, happy family gatherings. Okay, this person might invite you to come stay with them for a bit, or you them, vice versa, however this is reading for you. Okay, but definitely, yeah, this seems to be the person that you make a life with, basically. Queen of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So yeah, lovely, beautiful energy. Reaching milestones together, celebrating happy occasions together is like literally what is not to love here. It's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords as the strongest overall energy. So this can indicate needing to just take a breather for a hot minute. Okay, it definitely indicates that this is not the time to be overthinking. Just to sort of pause, breathe, rest, relax. Okay, slip more into this carefree type vibe. Okay, with that Four of Swords. Now let's take a look at some advice for you guys. Also, if you've made it this far into the reading, thank you very, very much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then why the hell not? I would definitely appreciate some love on my little clicky click buttons below, and let me know that these readings are helpful for you. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. So your advice here, Pisces, is not to worry about anything, okay? Just take your time, slow down. If you're one of these that tends to overthink everything, then they're saying, okay, you don't need to overthink, right? Just take every day as it comes, because bearing in mind that whoever this person is, they're definitely picking up on your energy, okay? Definitely. So the energy that you give out, they're picking up on. And it's saying, you know, slow and steady, right? You don't have to basically put on any kind of show or impress this individual, because you've already impressed them, okay? Everything's chill. From this moment forth, everything's chill and slow, and just take your time. Just enjoy the moment, okay? What else for Pisces? Ooh, that one's squiffy. 9 of Cups off center. Interesting. Yeah. So it's possible that you're also afraid of allowing yourself to be completely happy with the 9 of Cups coming out off center. So you probably do share the same concerns as this individual. Okay. So again, definitely don't overthink the situation. Focus on being content and fulfilled. Focus on what it is that brings you pleasure and joy, okay? There's also a message here about enjoying the achievements that you create. Even if they're little achievements, still celebrate them, okay? Celebrate every small win along the way, because it all adds up, basically. The Chariot's absolutely beautiful. Self-esteem boost for certain with the Chariot being there. It's a card of victory, okay, Pisces. It's an energy all about how you're putting the work in, you're very action orientated. There is certainly forward movement with this relationship, this connection, and with it being a card of victory, it's that message of you will get over the finish line, okay? Whatever that means specifically for you, you will get over the finish line. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is certainly one of those connections where it's fair, it's balanced, it's very much based off of equality as well, with it being the 6 of Pentacles. And you deserve this. Like, you deserve this breakthrough in love, and you have every right to enjoy it, as do they. Okay, what else for Pisces, please? What else for Pisces? That's also a message of reliability. So if ever either of you are needing help, then this is definitely that type of connection where you're going to be able to rely upon each other to help each other out for basically anything. Yeah, look, main male, despair, and the birds. So there's whoever identifies as the masculine energy in this relationship, in this connection, is currently worried about some sort of gossip here, okay? There's a masculine that's worried about gossip. They're worried about two-faced friends, either from your side of the table or theirs. That's unclear to me, but the masculine is definitely worried about word getting out, about gossip, about some sort of slander here as well, with it being despair and the birds. Okay, they're worried about some kind of nasty ass rumours here. And I feel that it's nasty ass rumours that some other little shit has made up about them that they're really deeply, deeply concerned about. And they're concerned about you hearing of these nasty ass rumours that are floating around out there by them. So it's possible, Pisces, that some sort of disgruntled ex has created nasty, vile rumours about this person, and now they're worried and concerned that if those rumours get back to you, that you might believe that, or you might see them in a different light, or anything like that, okay? Because it's the type of rumor where there's like a tiny grain of truth contained within it. So it's really, really difficult to discern, oh, is this just a flat out lie, or did this actually happen, right? So this individual, they are going to be discussing that with you before it gets back to you and before it does any damage to your relationship or your connection, okay? So, yeah. Let's take a look at some love notes. Love notes. Okay, what love notes do you have for a Pisces? Now, these love notes, I don't know if they're coming from the person who revealed themselves in your tarot read, or if they're coming from someone else completely unrelated. Again, you've got to use your own discernment, okay? I fall for you again every day, right? So literally, someone is falling in love with you over and over and over every single day. You are my rock, my lover, my best friend. It's so cute. All right, let's take a look at some healing messages. What else for Pisces, please? What else for Pisces? Oh, there's two. Okay, there's probably one for you and one for your person then, if there's two. So the first one is denial and deception. There is a situation that you're refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of a situation. So one or the other of you is needing to dig deep into the truth of a situation. One or the other of you is dealing with some form of deception here, and is possibly denying the facts that is right in front of you, okay? And then the other message is family dynamic and reconcile. Your family is required in time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. So one or the other of you does not have a healthy, loving, supportive family unit somewhere, okay? And again, there's probably rumors that were invented by someone's unhealthy family dynamic here, right? Family's what you make it, basically. Family's what you make it. It's not just about the people that you just so happen to be genetically related to, okay? This does indicate that I want to say, you can create your own family, and you can create it in a way that is loving, healthy, and supportive. Okay, that's what I want to say with that one. Just going by everything else that's come out of this read here. Right, so let's take a look at a bit of a funny deck. I love this one. It's just so out there. And we're asking, what is there to be grateful for? Now this deck, just take it in jest, okay? It's just meant to be a little bit of fun at the end of the reading, okay? Right, so what is there to be grateful for? The Northern Lights. Proof not only that the sun farts, but in neon colours. And what else to be grateful for? The ability to start over. How lucky are we that we can almost always start over, no matter how badly we fucked up. Post fuck up protocol. Get 5 small pieces of paper. On each one, write down a time when you had to start over. Think about what a wonderful privilege it was to get another chance to learn, grow, and practice humility. Now put those papers in your wallet and carry them around for a week. And use these as a little thank you notes from your past, reminding you that starting over really is where it's at. And don't forget, there's always more where that came from. Wow. I mean, it speaks for itself there, really, doesn't it? So, interesting reading, Pisces. That is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful for someone. For personal readings, they are available on my website, and only on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. There is a link for that if you're needing it in my description box below. And you will also find further information on the fantastic Otter Spirit. There's also a discount. There's a discount code to use on Otter Spirit's website as well. Don't forget to enter their competition here. Yeah, lots of good things going on. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.